What's up guys, Putty here and welcome back for another channel update. Yes, another one. So, I got a bit to talk about today. Hopefully I'll get through it all. Yes, there's a black screen in the background. Those who, you know what, if those of you who want to know what's going on the channel, stay around. If you really don't care that much and you can't be asked to look at the black screen or maybe switch over to a different tab, do some browsing, look at a different video, I don't know, then don't worry about it, just go away, I don't mind. So, there's a lot of updating to do today. I think, actually, it's been a long time since I've actually had a lot to update. But it hasn't been that long since the last channel update, because I seem to be doing a lot of these. So, what happened with Red Dead? Well, one of the things is that I lost interest in it a lot, but I gained interest back again, and was doing more editing with the series. And then what happened? Yeah, my Xbox died. Yeah, my Xbox died a couple of weeks, like a week ago. Alright, I've got a story to tell. Right, this was my week of technological hell. On the Wednesday, my recording TV broke. This is the TV that I have on my desk that's closer to me that I play games on because it's much more enjoyable than one that's up on the wall. Alright, okay, that's fine. It's a bit inconvenient, but I'll record on my watching TV, the TV I watch TV on. The thing I got my Sky and my Freeview and my Xbox. Like, I have two cables, one to go to my recording TV, one to go to the watching TV, so I can watch stuff like Sky and Netflix and BBC iPlayer and ITV Player, 4D I think it's called, on my watching TV. And that TV on the Sunday broke. So on the Wednesday I broke a little TV. On the Sunday I broke a big TV. By the way, these weren't things that I did. Literally with one of them, it just the screen turned black while I was playing Sleeping Dogs, and with the other one, it wouldn't turn on one morning. I didn't drop it, didn't punch it, didn't throw things at it, I didn't plug it in and it suddenly broke. They were literally just broke. So that was unfortunate. I thought one of them was a fuse, but it wasn't, and then the other one I have absolutely no clue, but I assume the backlight's broken. Right, so at this point my Xbox is fine. A Wednesday something broke, a Sunday something broke, okay? Okay. Now, the next Wednesday, I got myself a very nice Samsung monitor, which I like a lot, with a HDMI input, some SCART input, some component input. It was basically a very nice, quick TV that I could also plug my computer into. That was fantastic. So I plugged my Xbox in, everything was good, you know, I could record it again. On the Thursday, my Xbox broke. So in the course of 8 days, I've lost 2 TVs and an Xbox. Yes, indeed. I will have a new Xbox tomorrow, though. Like, this video should go up tonight. So, literally, I should have a new Xbox tomorrow. So, I'm hopefully going to be, you know, sell out. Oh my god. Doing the Call of Duty DLC on Tuesday. Which I planned on doing anyway before I announce my next announcement. Which a lot of you are going to be iffy about, I'm sure. But it's fine. So many people on YouTube have done it now. I don't feel bad about doing it at all, but I did plan on covering the Call of Duty DLC on Tuesday anyway. Don't worry, I'm not going to be covering the multiplayer. Actually, I might, but I'm probably just going to be covering the zombies because that's all I care about. I'm not going to be ingenuine. Trust me, I'm not going to be ingenuine. So what's the next announcement? I got partnered, like properly, with a network called Zooming Games, and it's their sub-branch 8byte. I'm going to put the link in the description. They're also in my other channels box, 8byte Central. Yeah, I don't quite know what the channel is, but I'm sure it's great, and I'm very, very grateful to have been partnered. And yeah, I'm now properly partnered by a network. It's really exciting for me, honestly. It's the most excited I've been about YouTube since Fallout New Vegas DLC came out, and I got a lot of views for it. It's not the views that matter to me, because I didn't have monetization. There you go, monetization back then. I was excited by how many comments I was getting. I had two computers set up then to record and like upload and things, recorded my audio and record the video. And what was happening is I was just playing like a game. It was probably Football Manager actually on my laptop. And on the computer, I had my emails open. And literally, I was getting like 20-30 comments an hour or something. And it was amazing. I loved it. I loved the interaction. It's the only time in my YouTube career where I was getting lots and lots of comments on videos, like, instantly. And it was really enjoyable, and it, like, inspired me onwards. And with this, it's not like I'm getting bigger off of it. It's just that I've got it's just so exciting to me for me to be a proper partner. I mean, to me, it's like the next step forward. Along with the fact that I've been getting a lot of subscribers over the last few days, like 14 in the last 30 days. I'm almost approaching 300. It's just, it feels like I'm going somewhere. And even though my views on the FM series aren't fantastic, it does feel like I'm going somewhere. And it's inspiring me onwards. And yes, because of that, the Let's Play should return very soon. I'm hoping to get Red Dead finished quicker than all the other ones, although, you know, it's been going on since February, I think. No, even earlier than that, before Black Ops 2 came out. So I'm September, actually, now that I think about it. It's been going on for a while, so I need to finish Red Dead, and then I need to move on to a lot of other games. If I finish Red Dead soon, I'll be able to do Deus Ex, like I've been planning for a while. And then once I finish that, I plan on moving on to Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate, which I've been playing for the 3DS, but I'm getting for the Wii U in August. And that's when I intend on finishing Deus Ex if I started after Red Dead. And then after Monster Hunter Tri-Ultimate, which will probably be finished in the December of that year, if I stick to schedule, I'll probably do the Fallout 3 reboot, and that'll be all of 2014. And then I'll do the New Vegas Let's Play to finish off the channel, which is going to take ages. Oh my god. Thinking about my schedule like that is terrible. Anyway, right, that announcement. The next partnered by the way, about the partnership, before anybody says, I've been monetizing my videos for a while. Just because I can monetize basically all of my videos now does not mean my content will change in the slightest. Well, yes, okay, slightly it will change, but not. I'm not gonna sell out. Like, I don't feel like I will. You know, everyone says that before opportunities come up, but you know, the only thing, like, I'm not gonna, like, the biggest, oh god, the biggest thing is the Call of Duty DLC, obviously. A lot of people are gonna be calling me out on that, I'm sure, if anybody cares. But I was planning on doing it anyway with Tanner on the roundtable, which is, I don't know, that's what I'm gonna be making soon. Yeah, which I was planning on doing it anyway. But in terms of, like, my normal content, it's not like it's gonna get shorter, you know. It's not like I'm going to be putting out 10-minute videos now just because I can put out more of them and they get the same views. I'm still going to be putting out content I'm happy with, and that means, yes, I'll be putting out. And I mean, before any of you say the Red Dead Redemption videos are going to get shorter than not, look back at the ones that I've been producing. For the last few months, the way I'm organizing that series from episode 10 onwards, that was before I knew about this partnership, that's before I even could monetize those videos. I was going to be doing one quest an episode, which means a lot of the episodes are going to be 10 minutes long, but a little over 10 minutes long. But when we get into the later stages of the game, yes, they're going to be 20-30 minutes. I'm sure there's going to be hour-long episodes in that. The finale will be an hour long, definitely, and I'll be doing some other hour-long episodes, I'm sure. But you know, I'm not going to change this, like, things like the length just to get more views. I'm not gonna. The only thing that's going to be changing is I'm going to be more careful about copyright. Literally, I didn't care. You know the Football Manager videos in Season 4? I loved adding the music to that. I loved it, and I still love doing that. But right now, I'm not even going to try and get copyright-free versions of that yet, because I just don't. I'm not going to bother with it. I'm just going to go down the straight and narrow with the copyright. But the thing is, this is why I don't think people can call me out for it. The FM episodes, Season 4, Season 3, that I've already rendered, I'm not going to go back and take the songs out of them. I'm just not going to monetize them. See? I'm not selling out. Yeah, my videos aren't going to get any shorter. You can still expect a good 20-30 minute long putty rants and Let's Play episodes and things like that. Sure, you know? Don't expect anything different. I'm going to be doing the same things always, hopefully. Call me out on it. Go on. Call me out on it in a couple of years' time if I do go down that path. I'd like you to. And if it's true, then I need you to. You know? I'm not saying you'll never be right about me selling out. I'm saying that I don't think I will. But if I am, you're the guys that need to tell me. Because I'm not going to be able to see it. Alright. On to the more happier notes, if you've stuck this long. The Roundtable HD is going really well, actually. I'm really happy with it. There's a bunch of series on there involving me and other people. All the content that's gone up so far, I really enjoy. The stuff that I'm not in, I've been watching, and is really cool, really, really good. And the stuff I am in, I think I've put a lot of work into. The stuff that I am in, for those of you interested, is the Cold War Civ 5 with Tanner, which was a 5.5 hour one-sitter. from 12 o'clock at night until 5:30 in the morning, which was awesome, by the way. I nuked the shit out of him, and I need you guys to go in a couple of weeks' time when the final episode comes out and vote for me, because the way we did it is because Tanner wouldn't accept a points victory as a victory, and I couldn't beat him militarily because I was in a war and I was winning it, but I couldn't finish him off. We decided to go with subscriber votes. So if you guys can go over there, subscribe, watch the episodes, and at the end of it, if you're on my side, put in the comments that I won, and I appreciate that. But other than the Cold War stuff, there's my FM series. I've got a new FM series over there. It's called The Roundtable Revolution, and I've taken Port Talbot Town, which is a Welsh Premier League team, and I've replaced Colwyn Bay, who are a Blue Square Bet North team in the English leagues, and then I've replaced, I think, Boston. So I've switched Port Talbot Town into the Blue Square Bet South, which is where they should be if they were in the English leagues. Whew, lot of words. And what I've done is I've also added a few of the roundtable directors to the team in the data editor. So I think that's pretty awesome. You've got Japed, Alvin, Tanner, me, and Dino, and then you've got Jamil Adam, who's a real player who Dino really likes, who's quite crap, but he's pretty much a tank, so I upped his potential ability and stuff like that. And basically the team's good enough to get into the Premier League on their potential ability, so they could grow to be really, really great players, but right now they're average. So basically I'm just going to try and get in the Premier League as fast as possible. The whole season is live commed. Every single episode, every single game, I mean, is one single episode, and I think it's pretty awesome. I put a lot of effort into that. That's where all the music stuff is going to be going now. I'm going to be able to put like music on there, and I've also got an overlay and like borders and stuff. Just go watch it. I think it's really awesome, and I had a lot of fun doing it. And yeah, that's going up, I think, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I do a podcast, which is usually an hour long, but when we have people like Tippecanoe on, who is awesome, by the way, we extend it to 2 hours long. And we talk about gaming topics sometimes. We also talk about real life topics sometimes. We also talk about football. We don't talk about it a lot, to be fair, but we do talk about it every episode for at least a little bit. So it's usually at the end though, so bear with us a little bit. A lot of gaming stuff, especially this last episode. To pimp it out a little bit, the episode that went up today in 2 parts because I rendered it incorrectly, or maybe yesterday if you're seeing this late, was me and Tippecanoe had a DLC debate for the first hour, and then in the second hour we talked about North Korea. We talked about life being quite short, actually. I think that's what we talked. Or fragile, I think, was the thing we were talking about. And then we also later on talked about a lot of sports, including basketball, American football, and association football. So there was a lot of discussion there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Go check that stuff out. The Roundtable is awesome. The other series that are on there is Dino's doing a Fallout 3 series, so obviously you should check that out. And Dino and Alvin, I think, have been doing Rock of Ages, and they're going to be uploading that soon. So go ahead and check that out. I think that's all I've got to say. That FM series, I think you should definitely check out, and you need to vote for me on the Civ 5 stuff. I'll see you guys then.